Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see a very important news about LIC. LIC has been in focus. Many people they are concerned about the way government is using LIC for the disinvestment, be it IDBI or be it other government companies. So that is also taking a toll on LIC's health. They have again granted one exemption, and we'll look at this news. First, the news is the government grants one-time exemption to LIC to achieve 25% MPS in 10 years. We'll know everything about the news, what is MPS, and what is MPS, why government has granted it. So let's get started. First, we'll look at let's check out the news first. So the government says it has granted one-time exemption to LIC to achieve 25% of MPS, minimum public shareholding requirement, within 10 years. They came out with this notification on December 21st. The country's largest public insurer, LIC, was listed in May 2022. The government had sold over 22.13 crore shares, or 3.5% stake in LIC, through an IPO in 2022. So the government currently holds 96.5% stake in the company. So people should be happy, because the more government holds in a company, it is better for the safety of the investors also. So why is all the hue and cry? Let's check out. So let's first see what is MPS. MPS is called Minimum Public Shareholding. Under Rule 19A of the Securities Contract Regulations Rule, every single listed company other than a public sector company shall maintain a public shareholding of at least 25%. Earlier this year, the government has announced that it can exempt any listed public sector enterprise from MPS norm, which mandates at least 25% public float for all listed entities. LIC, which debuted on the browsers on May 17, 2022, was originally required to meet the 25% MPS rule by 2027. Because it has a larger market cap, so it was granted 5 years time. Normally it is 3 years for companies. But now, after the government has allowed the exemption, it can now achieve it by 2032. So they have got a lot of time for this. Why it is necessary? Why the minimum public shareholding is necessary? So earlier, what the companies they were doing, they were just getting listed, and upon listing, their market value and the share prices, the benefits were mainly passed on to the promoters, and they were having even now. If you will see the case of Vedanta, they are giving heavy dividends, and the most of the dividend is being pocketed by the promoter, because they are the one having most of the shares, and nothing is going to the public or the minority shareholders of the company. So the minimum public shareholding requirement was brought in to solve the following problems. The first problem was liquidity problem of share. If the promoters will be cornering all the shares, the public will not be able to get it, and it is very easy to manipulate prices of the shares, like you can see in the case of Adani company shares, where it is allegations that most of the company share, even they are listed, they are cornered by their own family members through shoddy companies. The second problem was to reduce promoter dominance. So if the promoter is having bulk of the share, all the decisions of the company will be taken by them, so they will have a dominance in the company, and the minority shareholders and the public, they will not have any say in company decisions. The third point was to improve corporate governance in listed companies. So as you know, the more the participations from the public, the institutions will be there, the corporate governance of the companies will be better. The interest of minority shareholders have to protect the interest of the minority shareholders. As we discussed, the minority shareholders, if they are very few, they cannot raise their voice. Their voice will be curtailed, crushed. So if they have a substantial number of shares, like if they have 25%, they can raise their voice with confidence. The fifth and last reason was to improve monitoring of companies. If the shares are divested, there will be more independent directors, there will be more representatives of the public, of the institutions invested in the company. So there will be better monitoring of the company. So we can see the objectives were very noble for introducing this minimum public shareholding requirement. Now, how a company can achieve minimum public shareholding requirement. It can be achieved using the following method. So they can come after, suppose they have invested 10% of the shares. Now within 3 years they have to achieve 25% of this public float. So how they can achieve? They have already come up with the IPO. So now they can issue bonus issue, rights issue, offer for sale, QIP placements, sale of shares held by promoter in open market. They can sell it to the public directly. They can come with ESOP. They can sell it to the employees, or alternatively, now the Sebi has allowed that they can transfer the shares to an ETF, which is managed by a Sebi registered mutual fund. So these are the ways which can be used for divesting the shares after the company has been listed. So now, but LIC has got a lot of time. Let me put some insight into the news. The government earlier, they don't want to leave LIC just like that. They want to maintain their hold because it has now become an instrument of divestment for the government, especially for the public listed company. They are not doing it with IDBI. Slowly they will do it with other public sector banks, and this will be done to every listed public sector enterprise. Nobody will be spared, and slowly government will get out of these public sector enterprises. We have to think whether this strategy of the government is good or bad, whether it is in public interest or not. But in my personal opinion, we have to save public sector enterprises. They are the real jewel of the country. We have to improve their efficiency. We have to put in additional capital. We have to support them, but we should not let them go in private hands just like that. It is a responsibility for each and every citizen of the country to raise their voice to save these public sector enterprises. Thank you, sir, friends. This was all about this news. I hope now you have a better understanding about this news and minimum public shareholding requirement of Sebi. I keep on bringing this kind of news. So if you find this video useful, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this news to your other family and friends. Thank you for watching, and I will take your leave. Bye-bye.